I was just waiting for that shit to finish loading. No wait, am I supposed to talk to a motherfucker down here? I got a lot of weird points on this fucking place. Upstairs? Is there a motherfucker I'm supposed to converse with? Why is there a yellow point?
Well, fate must have drawn us together. I have no need to. Our meeting here must be fate. Here in the North, I really admire their perseverance. How well people have used technology to survive this. But some other entity...
I don't care about the scene. I don't care about the location. All that matters not to me. That you wherever I go, babe.
That's right. I think the time has come to resume as a sign of...
Thank you, boy. That should be pretty helpful, actually. It'll be able to collect more resources for it. Now, why don't we head back to our territory and put it in the securement unit?
Pop quiz, Mayfly. Do you... Not far off. The real answer to that question lies in a single town, the aptly named Mooseville. Mooseville used to be the dessert capital of Nalcott. The sweets it produced could rot every tooth on the continent. The good news is that there's still a big stash of equipment and ingredients there. The bad news is, deviants have taken over, and they won't just let us walk in and grab the goods.
Interesting.
Bingo. Exactly right. For the small fry, leave it to me and my team. But Mooseville's got a few tougher customers. We need a pro like you for that. Once you dealt with the target, Wendy's team will head out from Camp Igloo to retrieve all the ingredients. Capiche?
Yep.
Operation Trick or Treat is a go.
So the shit's in the side missions, I'm assuming, or yeah.
Rosetta? Oh, you mean those guys in black uniforms? Yeah, I know them, and I hate them. They've made their way north and are starting to befriend the vultures. Really, as if things weren't hard enough already. Well, for starters, Rosetta has no love for us. And obviously, the feeling is mutual. The column is fiercely independent, and we assert same could be said for the Vulture. Rosetta isn't fully established here. So, there will maybe once we're dealt with, Rosetta thinks they can just turn on the Vultures and be done with both of us. Your help. There's a Rosetta containment. I don't expect you. And while you're at it, by that, I think it's time we... Actually, an opportunity that happens to be connected to another. The Vultures are planning an assault on Camp Igloo. They're gathering material and forces at their stronghold. I've got intel that their leader, Igna, is supposed... If you can catch him inside Fort Obsidian, you'd be cutting... Oh, and I know this is a dangerous task.
Alright, cool. 3 kilometers away. No, I guess I can teleport there? Okay. Well, I might be able to actually if I... Shit, I didn't realize that.
Hello there. You've come to Ooh, the great ones have... Wonderful. But if you want to join, I'll ask you this. Just so. I'm glad to... Now, what is a vault? Yes, that's... I have one. Indeed, I knew. I'll mark the...
This Vulture Fortress is huge. I'm not sure where Igna might be. These are just common dormitories. We need to find out where the leaders would stay. Looks like they're cooking for a crowd here. Let's keep looking. Hey, what about that platform at the top of the fortress? Looks like it might lead somewhere. We should head up and check it out.
The column sent you to kill Igna, didn't they? Well, you're out of luck. By the grace of the Great One, our leader has already departed. So, why don't you go ahead, run on back to the column, and tell them you came here for nothing. Soon enough, I will be leading a force to crush them!
Looks like that Vulture commander was telling the truth. Igna isn't here, although I do feel a fluctuation in the sky. Maybe try using space-time to see what we can find.
Our plans are progressing well. Soon the cleansing shall begin, and our friends have helped us deal well with the column in Ember Strand. Now, can I count on you to secure Onyx Tundra for the movement?
You have my word. We'll crush the column camp and claim the entire region.
If the Vultures are planning an assault, how about we try to scuttle their plans?
Someone getting tired of living?
There. That should be enough to do the trick. Now that you've placed enough explosives, let's get out of here.
And I just fall for anything. Never get it twisted when I'm in the booth. You already know I'ma speak my truth. I'ma share my pain. I'ma share my story. You can walk away when you do.
I'm grinding, money on my mind. Yeah. Back to the grind, yeah. Money on my mind, yeah.
You're back from Fort Obsidian. Did you find Igna there? Damn. I knew I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up. What about that assault they're planning? Did you learn anything useful about that? Really? Amazing! That should put a stop to their offensive! Thank you. Although Igna wasn't there, at least you've eased the pressure on Camp Igloo. We should be safe for now. I'm glad you came to Onyx Tundra, Mr. Mayfly. Oh, right. I also have your reward.
Okay. Speak with Doug. Hot dog, what the fuck?
Oh, it's you! Glad to see you made it to Camp Igloo after saving my ass back there. Honestly, it's awesome. I never thought I would be so popular. You know what? When I arrived, people were literally, like, carrying me through the streets. After that, there were the free drinks and the non-stop hot meals, plus some songs and games. I mean, I never got treated like that in the Union. And there's this one girl, Maisley. You know her. Or, I guess I should say, Company Commander Maisley. She's pretty, right? She's got the same grit of a Black Plains girl, but she's more exotic. So, yeah, we got along. Wait a minute. Can you do me a favor? I need some field recon carried out. I heard this from Maisley. She wants to set up some observation posts in Onyx Tundra. The problem is, column resources are stretched too thin,
and she could only mark down where they'd go. Honestly, I'd be no help. Surviving out in the wilderness is really not my thing. I mean, I barely survived the trip from Black Plains. But you're a different case. Hey, it's nothing too crazy. Just go take some pictures at beautiful spots up here in the north. It's simple, really. Of course, there'll be a reward. I was given some Union funds, after all, to establish friendly relations between the Union and the colony. This totally counts as that. Plus, I can give you some gifts from my local friends here. They've given me tons of food and drink. All really good stuff, but there's too much of it. You should take some. I'd say not a bad deal. I'll point you to the nearest spot. It's not far. Just take a pic there and send it back to me. Not bad. I saw the picture you sent back. It looks pretty legit. Huh. I should put your pictures in an album. I can send it to Pauline, show her how beautiful it is here. Well, there's still more observation posts, so keep it up.
Well, the observation post, or really the scenic spot, is here. Man, it is a nice view. Whoever thought we'd get paid to travel? All thanks to Hot Dog. As long as you're taking a picture, why not get me in it? All right. Cheese.
Of fucking course. These vehicles just appear out of nowhere. And you! There's a random ass ranger laying down on the floor. In the middle of the street. We are who we are.
Hey, can you hear me? The photos you sent back are great. I have enough now. Come on back and call it a day. I'm still at Camp Igloo. Of course, if you want to keep exploring, then no rush.
Oh shit, there's a lot of stuff here that I gotta do. Gotta forget I didn't do as low level, which I probably should have. Money on my mind. I already did this, isn't it? Did I not? Probably didn't get the rewards last time I was supposed to. Am I tripping? Is that... Motherfuckers, every single one of you. Motherfucker. I don't remember where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to get on the damn stage. I made a deal with Nancy for her family's sake, or both. Huh. That was weird.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to sell a deal just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the mathletes. It's in my DNA to have hope and make a way. Good energy will hit that MJ fade away. Miss me with the hate and now, bruh, not today. Stayed in my lane, didn't complain. This was meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now it's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog, man, this is meant for me. I'ma let bygones be bygones. I'ma keep rapping till I turn into an icon. Back against the ropes, kept swinging like Tyson. Back in the booth, now I'm snapping as a python. Had to rise up to the horizon. Use my words to connect, no Verizon. Speak the truth, I'ma show you chase your dreams. I'm living proof. Now the industry type, but I'ma grind from the roots. See my family struggle from the start. I'm gonna change the trajectory. Put some respect to me. Plant the seeds daily. Foundation, that's the recipe. If you walk through my shoes, then you know.
Is it finished? It is indeed. You know I Miss Grant. In order to... Just so. However, it only as for Carol. She'll be at rest.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm here to be the voice for the people and break the generational curse. Stand for something and not just fall for anything. And never get it twisted when I'm in the booth. You already know I'ma speak my truth. I'ma share my pain. I'ma share my story. You can walk the way with me through the glory. God be the glory.
Yeah, let's go try out Marvel Rivals since
Gear 10, come on.
But Rainbow's mandate is to protect the world.
Fart on me, Havana.
We have to stay
God, she's fine.
even when we're down.
Deimos, that's Deimos.
We defend those in need. We plan.
That looks like...
We prepare. We adapt.
Wow, it's actually a good cinematic.
We do whatever is necessary. Because our enemies won't go down.
So we not Droden? What is this push? 1 C4.
Whoever they target, Rainbow will protect. Wherever they go, Rainbow will be there to stop them. It's what we were born to do. It's what we trained for.
Mara, they're not Droning at all.
We trust in our skills, and we accept the risk. We put our lives on the line for the cause. We put our differences aside. And against all odds, we hold fast.
Oh! Oh! Ho, 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 ho. Aura! Aura! Nook!
This is why Rainbow exists. The world needs someone to stamp out the dark.
I mean, that's not really how his power works, but alright. His ability.
I like this cinematic.
That is our duty. Our promise.
Lion! Yes, Doc!
When the dust settles, we remember who we are. We fight terror on a global scale. We are Rainbow.
What a cinematic.
We will win.
Wow! Wow! What a cinematic! Are they gonna do the reveal now? No.
Focus out. Moving to phase 2.
At just that.
What?
And she'll be available to play next week on the 10 season.
To open.
Whoa.
But I've never been the patient sort.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
So mine will be ready when I need it.
Interesting.
They brought back intros? They brought back... Damn.
As you can see, Aurora is a badass in her own right and a strong addition to the squad. And what about that hardware she's wielding? That was the deployable Omni-Link mesh launcher, or DOM launcher for short. This is a special kind of gadget as it falls into our architect category. It is a collapsible, bulletproof, smart cover system that deploys exclusively in doorways. It enables a new way to control the flow of combat and available intel. We have an in-game video to show.
Oh shit! That's a Glock. Oh, new weapon!
Devastating executes, cut off flanking counterattacks for those deep roamers, and even fortify defensively during post plans. We'll simply need to equip the launcher, aim at a doorway, and fire. The dome panel will attach to the doorway, deploy, and close. The panel reaches all the way to the ground, allowing players to move right up next to it. And it does not expose their feet.
I think that's
Drones
overpowered.
can get under an extended dome panel by simply driving towards it. The base of the panel will detect the drone and lift, allowing it to pass, then lower again. At the top of the panel, there is a trigger visible on both sides of the doorway.
I think that's OP.
Shooting the trigger will open or close the panel. It should be noted that the trigger is only available to be shot when someone is nearby, and anyone can shoot the trigger. Anytime the panel closes, there is a temporary lock that prevents the trigger's detection from working for defenders. Additionally, the panel will open faster for an attacker than it will for a defender. 3 seconds for a defender, and only 1 second for an attacker. This allows attackers to always gain a tactical advantage over the defenders when interacting with the panels.
As the uses panels to reshape the flow of the encounter. She pairs well with Fuse and Ying. Between having a new, unique surface to deploy gadgets on, or pushing for a surprise rush by overriding the lock triggers, defenders need to be ready for anything. To counter Aurora, look at Castle, Tubarão, Jaeger, or Oryx. Castle's barricades or Jaeger's ADSs will deny the placement.
Okay, what if I put a barricade on a door?
Tubarão can freeze the
The
panel.
right heroes
causing it
could
to
make all the
malfunction.
difference.
I'm gonna actually get to choose? Nope. Well, at least not right now yet.
They'll be coming in
And
30
remain
seconds.
stuck
Stay
open for the
strong.
duration of the Zoto canister. And Oryx, well, Oryx does Oryx things. Oryx does Oryx things.
During one of our play tests, I was on rappel on Terrace, and I used her gadget to close off the doorways at the cockpit. All 3 of them. Cocktail entrant, breach charges.
The battle
Giving me the
starts in
flexibility
5, 4, 3,
Damn.
2. You have to
Can't
stop them
choose
from securing the
a
mission.
character. I need an SSD or something. Oh, it's not gonna fix it. Alright. This is why I can't play ranked, because I gotta let down my teammates doing ranked. Yep, it's having issues. Come on, game. Alrighty.
To support her team or continue to disrupt the defender's positioning and control
Wow,
the map.
I like this.
We can't wait for you to play Aurora, her new weapon, and the tactical Dom panel. Starting next week, you can jump in to the test server and play. Aurora is a super creative architect.
What is that?
Come on, bro.
Do we want
no one listening. Bro, I deadass. I'm not even trolling.
Wait, do they
Hot
speak
take,
English?
I think he's
Oh,
the
they're
best player
confident
in the
English?
world, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, they talk English the whole tournament.
I think Cybers is.
Dude, I'm being trolled. Ay, ay.
When it comes to finding women, I'm just gonna tell you guys straight. Maybe spend less time on Twitch.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, well. Eventually it'll fucking fix itself.
Man, I'm starting to have like a lot of real nostalgia about my streaming career, man. I don't know how many years I have left, dude. Like, I'm not joking when I say this. It could be 5, it could be 1, but like, dude,
Game, please. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm at that point I'm fucking kicked out of the damn game. Yeah, I mean, I had that. Let's try again.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Maybe that'll work.
Sometimes I have a tough time feeling proud of myself. Do you know what that, and I think I've had other people call in our show that have talked about that,
What do you think it is?
I don't know. I feel like, I almost feel like there's a disconnect. Like it doesn't even land on me. Or I feel like maybe if I feel like I'm proud of myself, like if I actually feel proud of myself, it'll go against some script that I've always had written or some thing that was always written inside of me. It's like it's almost like it wouldn't, if I wrote on the wall of myself, I'm proud of you, it wouldn't even fucking show up on the wall.
What emotion would you feel if you saw that?
Like what emotion would I feel if I saw what?
I'm proud of myself. Would you go bullshit? Would you be pissed off by it? Would you be annoyed? Would you just
I think I'd feel ashamed of myself for even thinking it.
That's interesting. And it produced an emotion in you just now, even when you just thought about it. I saw that flash in your eyes. It's just a little bit of water, a little bit of fluid.
Oh, yeah, dude. Fuck, we cry on here every week. Sorry.
Nice. That's interesting. Off by it, would you be annoyed? Would you just
I think I'd feel ashamed of myself for even thinking it.
That's interesting. And it produced an emotion in you just now, even when you just thought about it. I saw that flash in your eyes. It's just a little bit of water, a little bit of fluid.
Oh, yeah, dude. Fuck, we cry on here every week. Sorry, dude.
That's beautiful.
No, it's okay. But yeah, we don't have any shame about that.
No, you shouldn't. But I'm saying liquid leaving your body in a public place, as long as it's through your eyes, is not a problem.
That's what I'm talking about, huh? Yeah, don't ask, don't ask.
That's right. But my point is, there's a real anchor for you there. So let me explain it to you. Everybody has what I call an emotional home.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch like a place here, and let's say, where the cyclone happens every 2 or 3 years and it wipes out everything, or a tornado comes through?
Oh, yeah.
And you see these poor people, all their stuff's all over the ground, and they're picking it up, and you could have a heart of stone not to feel. They rebuild. 2 years again, it happens again. 2 years later, it happens again. Some part of you eventually goes, why don't you move? It's like, why don't you move?
A lot of Vietnam's like that. It floods. New Orleans is like that. It floods.
New Orleans like that. So here's why don't they move? Because it's home. It's what they know. We have an emotional home. We have certain emotions that got built up in your youth. I had 4 fathers. I had a mother that was pretty intense, and I had a lot of emotions that came out of that experience. If I didn't reprogram myself, I wouldn't be sitting here with you today, because my emotional home was not good feelings. It's what I was used to. So even though it didn't feel good, you go there because it's what you know.
Yeah.
It's comfortable. So
yeah, it almost felt like I was deserting myself if I felt good about myself, which is crazy. I'd almost feel like I was leaving. I don't know. Yeah, it's almost like I know those feelings.
Finish that thought. I'm leaving what?
Well, it's almost like I feel like I know those feelings of not feeling good about myself so well that I don't want to leave them alone, because we always had each other. And it was like, if I leave them,
Have you ever had a friend?
If I leave them, I won't. I don't know. Does that make sense, though?
Yeah, it does. You won't what?
If I leave them, I'll just be letting them down. And they're not even real, but they're some part of me inside of me I can't even access. They're like his brothers.
That's right. They're your home, brother.
Yeah.
And by the way, I really appreciate you being so vulnerable, because people watching there, seeing that, allow them to be vulnerable, because you're a role model of that. It's because you're funny as shit, but to be able to be that vulnerable is beautiful. But let me just tell you something. Those are not your friends.
Yeah.
And you're not going to abandon those parts of yourself. You're going to find these other parts of yourself that need to be in charge. It's not to say that you have emotions or fears or feelings. The ones that don't support you got to break that pattern. And the way you break the pattern first is you start to see, you get a new experience. If I get you an experience where you feel like you actually felt proud of yourself without those feelings, and there was no sense of loss, and I did that with you for days and days, you'll never go back.
Wow.
Because your brain will go, what the F? I'm not going back to that bullshit. Those weren't my friends. It'd be like, it's like having a friend that beats the shit out of you every single day. And it's like, I'm letting him down if I don't let him beat the shit out of me, right? It's like, oh no, I got to be there for him, because I got to be there so he can beat the shit out of me all the time, right? That's pretty much what it's
crazy to hear, dude. You're like, damn, here we go again.
And so then what happens, though, is the reason you went for the antidepressants is it's so overwhelming that numbing at least feels a little less. I'd rather see you cry and feel the pain, even though I want you to feel pain as a brother.
Yeah, no, I'm grateful to feel it. I want it out of my system.
That's right.
Yeah.
But the next step for you is drawing a line in the sand of how you really want to feel. So I'll have people in the event write down, I give them like a minute. I go, I line down the middle, write down the left side, all the positive emotions you feel in an average week. Not once a year, not once a month. The ones you regularly feel, whatever good feelings.
The average emotions in a positive week?
Positive. So what are some ones you feel in a week?
In a week?
At least once a week.
Okay, any emotion?
Positive. Start with a positive.
Positive.
Empowering emotions.
Hopeful.
Okay.
Thankful.
Yeah.
Loving.
Yeah.
And maybe some pride.
Good. And so the pride is sneaking in. Now that's not ego pride. That's pride of like you're growing.
Well, I'm learning about pride. I mean, it's like I said, it's really hard for me to feel proud of myself.
Yes.
You know.
So stop saying that.
Okay.
Because every time you say that, you're rewiring it back into your body over and over. It's a story. Yeah. It's like there's an old phrase that says, "Tell a lie big enough, loud enough, and long enough. Sooner or later, people believe it." You know who said that? Hitler.
Oh, I think you were going to say Fauci.
Well, same difference.
But yeah, I didn't know it was going to be.
We're aligned on that one, brother.
You're a quicker thinker than I am. But we hear what we're saying.
But
yeah.
the conversation you've said with yourself, how many times do you think you've said that?
Said what?
That, it's hard for me. I
say it a lot. Yeah, it's because, I think it's like having a new story for myself. Part of me still, there's a heavy bit, so my whole new story, having a new story. Yeah. Even having some success in my life, it's almost like some of it feels embarrassing.
And some people feel like, the word people use is imposter syndrome. It's all bullshit. It's just fear that you're not enough. We all have that fear, brother.
Now,
I feel that at times. I don't feel it much
not
now.
a schedule,
but I'm 63 years old, but I've done a shitload of things for 40 years.
So how many days was it before you relaxed?
Yeah, I built up new patterns. Yeah. It's like a muscle.
That is a goal, bro. That is a goal.
It doesn't ever disappear, though. It just looks like it's not there.
5, then one more day.
Beyond what it's comfortable with, and that's what you're doing right now. You're pushing beyond your comfort.
Can we go for 6?
We'll try, brother. Now you're like, F that. I want more out of this.
I don't want to hear no
trying.
I want to hear doing.
Then you keep telling yourself the old story. So change your story, change your life. It sounds overly simplistic, but it's true.
No, I love it. I appreciate you saying
being part of this tiny group means that you do.
But look at the positive emotions.
Therefore,
you just told me verbally, right? So you're hopeful.
What you doing right now?
Are you playful or funny, or what would be your turn around that part of you? Because I didn't hear that part of you. I know it's there.
No, I feel like that part of me became such my work that I haven't had as much free time to be that.
I kept getting
on your own. Okay, cool.
I kept getting kicked out, so I got a penalty.
What are the negatives you feel in an average week? At least once a week, not once a month, once a year. What are the negative emotions you feel?
What are you playing?
No, I'm just playing regular. But they still even penalize you for that.
Incapable, angry, and I feel disappointing.
You know what you could do in 5 minutes while you wait?
Which of those emotions is most powerful for you?
Play Master Duel.
The positive list or the negative list?
The negative list is
you
more
played
powerful.
Black Desert Online?
Watch this.
5 minutes.
What's an emotion that if it became the dominant emotion in your life, one or two, that would get rid of those negatives?
Let me tell you now, the game is pretty good.
What would be an emotion?
Only thing that really bugs me is like a lot of there's a lot of things that just force the gender on you. It gender locks you when you're choosing classes. And also, a lot of the classes that you think you might want in those genders don't really work the same way. Like, I like the sorcerer, but I was stuck as the sorceress. She is a one gender class locked, so I can't be a dude if I wanted to do the same things. The monk has a counterpart, both female and male, but the female isn't really a monk. If that makes sense. Anyways, you said 5 minutes.
30 seconds down, but what's it called? No, brother, I had to really sit down and kind of think about my own self-worth and how I tend to, like I told you, I tend to not prioritize my own self-worth a lot.
This is true. This is
I
very true.
usually it's difficult because you see yourself with someone and you think that's gonna be the end. It's everything's gonna work out, but that's not always the case, you know.
Oh yeah.
And so, like I was talking to my buddy Ricky last night, and he invited me over. He's like, "Come on, bro. He's like, come over. Let's have a drink. Let's get a beer. Let's talk about everything." And I was like, "All right." We talked, and he just
The
tells
right
me,
heroes
like,
can make
brother,
all
he's
the
like,
difference.
Are you like? What moment did you realize that you wanted to do it? Or that, like, you know what I mean? Like, and I told him, I was like, the memory is like so vivid in my mind that, and I told him the exact story, and he goes, yeah. He's like, well, honestly, brother, he goes, if I understand your pain, he goes, but if she's not willing to, if she doesn't see how it's affecting you and not willing to work on it, he goes, then you're wasting your time. Give her some space, give her some time. Maybe she'll come back to you, maybe she won't. But you have to be willing to accept that because there's nothing but pain in your future, you know?
Yeah.
Because
They'll be
there's
coming
a
in 30
possibility she may never
seconds.
come back
Stay
to you.
strong.
And you have to be willing to accept that.
Yep.
And although it sucks and it's difficult to kind of come to terms with, I have to understand that, you know?
Yeah.
And everyone tells me the same thing. They're like, honestly, bro, like, you're not the
The
problem.
battle
It's not
starts
you.
in 5, 4, 3.
And I don't know. And part of me
2,
wants to kind of
1.
want someone to tell me that it is me, you know. But everyone tells me the same thing. They're like, it's not you, brother. You've done the best you can for her and her son, but sometimes, you know, sometimes those things don't exactly work out the way you want them to. And I think that's what will bug me the most, is the fact that I got like super attached to her son. And so, you know, unfortunately, he's just collateral damage at this point.
Why did you do this to the kid?
Dude, when I left that Friday, oh man, that sucked. Like a lot.
I bet it did.
It sucked because I didn't well, I wanted to leave for just because I kind of just didn't want to how do you say it? I just didn't want to make it worse. When as I was leaving, he was like, "Where are you going?" And I was like, "Fuck, man." And I told him, "I gotta go home, buddy." He's like, "Stay." And I was like, "Fuck, man." And so, you know, although it sucked so much, but I mean,
you know,
I had to do it, you know?
Like
Anyone willing to help?
Great. Now my fists are all slimy.
Tiny metal creatures skittering about.
I am ready to put on a show.
That is what you want to do. Personally, I wouldn't because I can't do things like that.
A sniper.
But it is what I have to do. But you can't blame the kid. The kid is just
he's young. He's a kid. I know it's.
Plasma burst. They've made it halfway. Stop them. Better stop that vehicle.
Namor's got some extra help. Together to victory! Swedes are toast. Now my sights are on the king.
No, but yeah, definitely.
By the eye of
Agamotto! Don't expect everything or anything to change. Just the way you feel. You're gonna be ridden with guilt, anger, just you're gonna feel some of them like depressing things in your life when one, when the death of family happens, and two, when breakups happen.
It's
Because I know you, bro. Like, you're hoping for something. You're hoping for something legitimately real. And it just doesn't work that way.
I know.
But you can't blame everybody for the way that you feel. You are just gonna feel the way
I am ready to put on a show.
that you are. It's natural. It would be inhuman if you do not feel it.
Yeah, I know, brother.
So yeah, let it all out. Maybe not punch your kids, but let it all out. If you got a tire, don't tire. If you're gonna be mad, then let's go to the junkyard and punch a tire.
Why the tires?
Hey, somebody set tires on fire, so they had the right idea.
Enemy ahead.
Like, shit, we'll go rent a tire if we have to.
Leave them to Khonshu.
But you're gonna feel this way. It's just, there's nothing wrong with it.
Battlefield ready again.
Yeah, I know.
I know for a fact, I know that you're gonna meet somebody next to you when you feel like this. So we are here for you. If you need our company, we're all here.
I know, brother.
It's okay.
You know what I really hate?
What's that?
When my Azamina engine becomes my entire white force.
When your Azamina becomes what?
My entire white force.
Sounds about right.
Like, bro, when I can't get a single white forest card out, I end up with 4 fusion monsters. And he's like, so what do I do now? I guess I put out Zed in attack mode.
Yeah, we'll find him.
Come get me. Because, you know, Saint Azamina basically says, and I quote, any battle damage I take, you take.
Right.
Well, any battle damage I would take, you take. So when Elzad says, no, I say, how dare you?
It was fun.
What did you win?
Yeah, we won. Yeah, but no, I appreciate it, and it's just, I know. And then my friends tell me, which everyone tells me the same thing, which is like, well, they're telling me things that like I don't want to hear, but my mind like kind of wants to hear, and it's just, I know it's like conflicting information. One of my friends who his last week was last week at the clinic. And he worked with her, and Ricky actually same dude sat down. He says that he went to lunch and she was there, and he said, and he was like, hey, what's going on? You okay? And then she was like, no. And he's like, well, what's up? And he sat down with her, and she started crying, and she basically told him, she's like, I love him and I don't want to lose him, but I need help. You know, obviously talking about me. And so, like, that's kind of the whole thing, is that she needs to find that help. She needs to seek that help for herself, you know?
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't want to lose her either, and I love her too. But I also have to understand that, like, it's for her own betterment, it's for her own mental health. And everyone tells me differently. Everyone's like, well, why couldn't she do that with you, or why can't she do that with just still being with you? And I'm just like, well, everyone deals with that shit differently, you know. Yeah. I was like, it's unfair to me to ask her to like essentially be with me when she's not mentally in the right state of mind. Like, how is that going to work?
I am.
Because honestly, like, for a large portion of the time, like, it was mentally draining for me too,
to be with her, and not in a bad way, but like she would be down and depressed, and I'd try to like be there for her and show her support, but
Oh no, Root! I gotta go throw you from a tree. Again.
So what's that?
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Jesus.
That's much better.
Easy is not gonna be next. I'm sorry.
I do the absolute best I can every time.
Yeah, that's what's going on. And although I do feel better, I also need to understand to take this time to not try to go fuck around, but just try to like focus on my own mental health and mental fortitude.
Please.
That's the boost I needed.
It's not for me. It's for you.
Fantastic! Ha! Oh! Ha ha! Ha ha!
That is cute. Okay,
You're about to shoot at us.
so dumb. Especially for us. Because when I think about it, you don't like stop when you should smell the way you are.
Yeah, I get that.
I'll be ship-shape in no time.
Behind us. Take this.
I seem to be unprotected. Careful. Namor's called in friends.
Well, at least the closest one is that.
Have you drawn anything lately?
Yeah, I've done two things. I drew a Ghost Rider. Drew a Ghost Rider and a Daredevil, which I really liked.
Are you ready for me to go down?
Against the world! Get ready. Here comes
I'll be ship-shape in no time.
disappear!
Stand down. Sorry, soldier.
A few times
Let's dance.
fantastic! Oh! Ha ha!
God damn it. I don't know where the rest of my team is at.
Damn it!
Live
They're
to fight another
fucking
day.
each other!
Basically.
Wait! Stop them! Better stop that vehicle!
That's the boost I need.
But I have never had
Only
such
60
a like
seconds
for
left.
spellcasters before. It was like war time.
Someone scratch my
This mix of illusion and spellcasters.
I'm doing this my way.
Against the world!
What's gonna keep this thing?
Fantastic!
Oh, right. It's not good. Sometimes I forget some illusion monsters have that thing.
The final 10 seconds disappear! We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I'll be ship-shape in no time.
Bitch ass motherfuckers.
Another epic victory!
What you gonna do?
Yeah, but I need to. I'm gonna start trying to. Right later today, I'm gonna what's it called? Make a sandwich for lunch and make sure that I'm all good and shit.
Would it be?
Take
let's say joy.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this
An
one.
emotion that's so strong that would get rid of the disappointment.
Probably love, you know.
Well, that's your core, brother. I didn't hear you say that on the first one. That's all you really want. It's probably why you do this podcast. It's probably why you make people laugh. Me too, by the way. The whole reason I do it is I love people and love to see people happy because I was so unhappy myself and I got out of it. So I was so grateful. It's like, it's like, I feed, 100 million people a year, 100 million meals.
Yeah,
I'm
I saw
doing
your
that.
charity, yeah.
I've done 1 billion meals in the last 8 years, right?
Right, dude. That's what
me to find answers, not just for me. Once I found it for me, I wanted to help as many people as I can. Well, I don't want to do it because I love love. Because when you help people that much, I have so much love in my life, it's ridiculous. I get stopped on the street every day, and people don't come up and say, "Oh, I like your show" or something. Come up and go, "You changed my life. Oh my God, I love you, Tony Robbins." And I always say, "No, I didn't do it. You did it, and I'm glad I helped." But I love.
Intimacy's kind of like was.
Battle starts in 5.
I don't know, for a lot of guys, it got replaced by
3,
pornography
2,
too. I think really
1.
damaged it, especially for me. Once I found pornography, there was a way to have a feeling, a connection with a woman that was safe enough for me to be in.
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't going to be hurt.
Yeah.
There was some sexual reward to it.
Yeah.
And I could start it and stop it as I wished. And it was the only kind of relationship I could even really handle, kind of. When I was in other relationships, but there weren't. None of them were as long as our relationship
4
with
DPS?
pornography,
Jesus
to be
Christ.
honest.
I'm good to go.
You can count on me. I got a plan. You're ready for action. You're ready for action.
Dude, what? Okay, I was like, what? I just.
Frank.
Smoke screen.
He says, what?
Oh, I'm gonna get some revenge. You're ready for action.
I'm ship-shape.
My topping operation isn't coming. I could deed for the day. You're welcome. Arm it up.
Jesus.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Especially when you're coughing so bad.
Bring on the
Leave them to Khonshu.
I don't even know why I started coughing. That was fine. Yeah, I got a feeling.
To the tapping operation.
Tonight's gonna be a good time. Tonight's gonna be a good time. But tonight everyone's gonna get just parked.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
You're welcome.
Love battlefield medicine.
I'm Get ready to lock
Armed and dangerous. Again. Again.
Armor packs here.
Get that vehicle moving again.
I'll patch you up. This is the stuff.
Judge, jury, executioner!
I'll patch you up. I could get him.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This is real firepower.
What the fuck? Ah, okay. I lag so hard. And I'm still lagging.
You're on. Who's got the shower?
We better speed up, or that tree's gonna be all dried up.
I don't even know what you're doing, brother.
This is real firepower.
It's my way.
I'll tell you.
Relay deployed. It ain't changed. Bring on the
To the fucking mouth.
You're welcome.
No thanks, Eli.
The Punisher got any bigger guns somehow?
You're halfway there. Keep going.
You're ready for that?
Armed and dangerous. I unleash the machine.
That's me. Well, you got one. I can't believe it. Let's get to that tree and get this over. You're welcome.
Heads up, hostiles.
Oh my god, why am I lagging?
Full support.
Your legs in the view, that's one, brother. Oh shit, I didn't even realize you were alive.
Best.
In your face.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Who needs the power up?
Oh, that's the greatest cut-off ever.
This is real firepower. See, I'm fucking helpful.
Get this over with.
I'll patch you up.
Good medicine.
Armor patch here. Hey up.
Judge, jury, executioner!
You're ready for
Heads
action.
up, hostiles.
Oh man, I gotta make it.
You know, I'm looking at Rocket and those arrows remind me of Dance Dance Revolution.
Those what?
Arrows?
I'm
Oh yeah.
Feel the wrath of the goddess.
Is that a
Someone scratch my back.
Is that a what?
Buff.
Of course, I got fucking gunned down.
It's better than being dick now.
Depends on who you're talking to.
You're welcome.
Bless the healing arts.
That's funny.
Armor packs here. Pay up. This is real firepower. That's my way. This is real firepower. Again. Team play. That's me.
Punisher's down.
You're welcome.
Render me assistance. Light in the darkness.
Someone scratch my ball.
I still want you.
Bring on the chaos.
So close! This is your big chance!
You really went round.
Judge, jury, executioner.
Another epic victory!
Ah, shit. Did you guys not go to Sam's or PLG? Or
No, we didn't. No, we didn't go.
you just hung out at Fluffy's?
Yeah. He told us he was doing laundry and dishes and all that. So he said he's not going with PLG. So Teddy just like went ahead and said, "What if we just bring you pizza?" And he said, "Yeah, I'll be ready around 2:30." He said, and I said, "2:30? It's 12 o'clock. It's almost 10
Pick
minutes."
your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
So I literally showed up at Ted's house like 30 minutes afterwards, so it was like noon 30. Obviously, Teddy didn't see it coming because I didn't tell him shit.
Right.
But he knew the plan. He was finishing up painting his room. So I went in. I saw Xavier. I got to say hi. Xavier went to Sam to go play Pokemon, and I was okay with it. I told him, if you want, bro, you're invited. You can come over to Fluffy's house afterwards.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't leave Fluffy's house till like 9
30
o'clock.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Some of my best
Yeah,
friends.
he's just stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
villains.
Just plays more Pokemon now.
Where I come from, but yes.
Yeah. I don't mind it. Pokemon is simple. It's fun.
Some respect me.
You don't have to do
Most
so
feel
much
their
stupid
queen.
shit like you do
Right.
in Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm fine either way.
The battle starts in 5.
Like that's the reason I went
three,
ahead and played
2,
Pokemon for a bit. Like
1.
I needed
All
to
you need to do
understand
is
the
capture the
difference.
mission area. Got it?
My brother and I are about to
Pokemon is taking a slight approach on how you start a Pokemon battle, but it's not that much different. It's still 6 and 6.
Oh,
You knock one
shit,
out.
you got snipped.
Don't follow me.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Battlefield ready again.
You're welcome.
So yeah, Fluffy, Ted, and I were just playing at his house, eating some pizza. Fluffy decided to put up
Flip.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
That's what I needed. Come back here. You're up.
Things are gonna
Apparently,
be
that Teddy has never seen Deadpool versus Wolverine.
You guys watch it?
Yeah.
We're being targeted by a sniper.
You're ready for action.
Systems
And
restored.
in our last matchup, Fluffy finally put together his Red Forest deck, but I had to do a lot of coaching because there's some things in the deck that you can't actually do.
Pay up. You're ready for action.
Like, there's just a, you actually buy the red ones. You know how Alistar activates her fucking Vega to
Yeah.
When a monster sends a spell attack or activity, right? Well, you can't do that with Diabellus.
Right.
If you send a spell or trap from your hand to special summon it, it's not an effect. It's an inherit summon. It's just special summon itself. It's not an effect.
Right.
So Alistar doesn't activate. It doesn't trigger.
Plasma?
I have many faces. Your god is suddenly...
Judge, jury, executioner.
Okay, this guy's cheating, but I mean I could be wrong. Interesting.
I mean, everybody can be wrong.
Summon the Scarlet Witch.
But in terms of who's losing, somebody has to be right.
Invigorating, no. I have many faces.
Now tell me, big boy, what you gonna do?
This is real firepower!
Nothing to do about that.
Watch me soar!
You guys doing too much.
Other than that, nobody's checking.
I want to do an oil painting because I finally have the oil paints and I found out how to make liquid white.
Alright.
Without chaos, life becomes a predictable...
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Like, this week, definitely no fucking way. Worked 61 hours in 5 days. Hell no. I wasn't gonna be able to paint.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's good, bro.
The idea of pragmatism is so good. It's such a fun concept that making your computer like training would be easy. So to elevate the concept and how much more challenging it can be, I have to spend at the very least 24 hours on it.
Right.
Because that's just like the secret of art. The longer you spend refining it, the better it becomes.
Feeling good, sir. Commission area is yours to capture now. Systems restored. Commission area is yours.
Armed and
Bro,
dangerous.
this is ridiculous.
Armed and
What's the dog doing?
Double KO. Control lost. I got your back.
Now we just.
Just in time.
Sniper.
Hey bro, is Daredevil on Netflix or
What happened?
YouTube? Daredevil, is it on Netflix or?
No, it's on Disney Plus. It was on Netflix. That's where that's where it originally came out on.
Sniper.
Judge, jury.
Keep going.
Oh shit!
Feeling fantastic.
He's a spider.
What the?
Us against the world.
That's Jeff. Looking for Jeff.
Just in time. Thanks.
Armed and dangerous again!
There they are. Control lost.
Hey, hey.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. What am I? Look out! Punisher's in the turret.
Can I jump off?
Knock the ball. Knock you from the moon.
Double KO.
Alibaba from the moon.
Anyone willing to help?
He's coming around the corner. And they're gone. Spit him. Bro, why?
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Just sacrifice himself for the good of you. Those two Jeff walk by me.
Judge, jury, executioner!
That was so pressed for me. That was funny. That's funny.
Yeah, and now right now I'm like I think I'm 77 days off of pornography and 70 days off of masturbation. So I've had sexual activities, but I haven't been, touching on me or whatever. People say different stuff, but you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know what they say in your country, topping off the
wanking.
Wanking or whatever. Yeah. Thinking of the queen or whatever they say. I don't know what
talking
they say.
about masturbating. He's like, I don't know what they say in your
takes
country
the book or whatever.
Just
That's
wanking.
like a chess move, but yeah. So that's been kind of different. For me, that's been different. But that was a huge thing.
How is it different?
Well, for one, I quit thinking about it.
I mean, that is.
It's like
the
I don't think
cultural
about pornography. I don't think about like masturbation. I don't have that weird feeling where like I'll masturbate and then I'll just be laying
Like
there
how
like
barbecue would be Barbie in Australia.
I'm still right where I was, but I've like kind of ejaculated or whatever. Because like sometimes like semen, or some people call it what, I don't know what people call it or whatever. Like,
hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Corey Group and I'll share some of my thoughts per usual. Let's get right into it. Okay, wasting no time, here we go. Zulia.
For emotionally available men that are genuinely interested in
Yeah,
you
bro.
and make that very clear from the get-go.
There's somebody in your chat telling you to hydrate.
Oh, dude, I have the multi-stream thing on.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't tell me when I get the Twitch notifications like that anymore for some reason. I'm kind of annoyed by it. Because if I
Then turn
if
it
I want to
off.
see, no, the thing is, like, if I want to see the whole everybody stream, because I'm streaming on 4 platforms right now. I'll stretch for you though.
Okay, big fella, be very careful with that.
Wow. Should I just do the one just Twitch?
No. That is not what I'm saying. The more streams, the more platforms you're streaming to, the more bandwidth you're gonna consume. It's more upload that you're gonna need.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
And that puts a strain on your computer just a tiny bit. Especially since you only have so much data to be using in 1 second. So whenever you say my internet's taking a shit, you better not be streaming to like 6 different platforms.
No. I'm probably gonna stop the Trovo one and the Kick one. I made a Kick account for some. She goes, "What the fuck is this?" Okay, well, let's go. Whatever.
So Which ones are you streaming?
Kick, Kick, Trovo, Twitch, and YouTube.
Twitch and YouTube are like the biggest ones with the most audience, so I see why you would go there. Kick and Trovo, those are less. If you like scope around for who is on those platforms more often, you may be able to just take
The fucking... No way the Mantis is just pushing. That Mantis is the G.
I'm not done yet.
Give the Mantis
Almost there.
I bet that Mantis is the kind of player that said, what y'all do? I'm gonna do what we are supposed to be.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Oh my god, dude, my fucking...
Bring on the chaos. This is
I can't even move properly right now. This shit is ridiculous. There we go.
Destination Avengers Tower. Move out.
Oh, dude, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can't even fucking move properly.
This is not over. Get in there.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Bro.
Judge, jury, executioner! You gotta feel. Lights out for scum.
Avengers Tower. I suck.
Oh, I'm fine, don't mind me.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Tremble before fast!
I don't know if it's my age, if it's something that's changed in my head, or just the way I'm thinking, but I can't seem to bring myself to play games that I used to.
I think a large portion of it is age, but don't...
Battlefield ready again.
Yeah, but see, you're playing the same way you used to with yours. Well, not the same, it's just... You're still playing competitively. Like
Yeah.
I used to do single player games. And as fun as Dishonored was back then for me, I can't like, do it again. I did pick it up a couple weeks ago. I tried to finish whatever I had left. I couldn't remember why my DPI was so fucking high.
Right. I feel that.
I'm good to go.
We can help you achieve your
I
directive.
should have finished the Need for Speed Heat challenges, so I still haven't gotten around to it. I want to pick up Infamous Second Son, because I already have it in my collection. But I want to pick it up again, just because of how fun the game actually was when I remember it.
Because this is a PlayStation exclusive, isn't it?
Yeah. Forget, I have a PlayStation.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Jesus Christ. What a dick.
We call them meanies around here. Like the big weenies that they are.
Judge, jury,
Executioner!
You gotta be kidding me. Stop. Okay, go to the objective. Stop trying to fight everybody. You're not gonna do it though.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I was always coming back for you.
What have they done to my boy? What have they done to my boy?
Interesting.
They made him fat. Why is he fat?
Who are you talking about?
I'm not done yet.
The Punisher?
No. That's just that's just protein, bro.
Protein my ass.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I can't say that my ass has protein, but that is a lie. Payday 3 is a free game now?
Okay.
Which Payday came out recently?
Payday 3, I think.
Oh.